Hello everyone, welcome to the Hendricks How-Tos, today with me, Sibylle Meder. I'm a big leap coach and a filmmaker, and I want to share with you today and invite you to experiment with me with a combination of a few basic Hendricks tools. And that's the combination of essence pace, creative joint play, and wonder question. I discovered that a while ago. I put those three together to, if you like cooking and you like trying new recipes and trying to combine new ingredients, you will understand where I'm coming from. So I put those together and something magical happened. So I invite you to join me in that experiment and see whether something exciting happens for you too, or maybe just something calming or something, anything. All right, and I would say what I like about this is the creative shift that it can foster and create. So it's three tools, as I said. So we start with the essence pace. I'm going to walk you through them, and you can join me as we do this and experiment straight away. And I'll walk you through them one by one and combine, one with the other as we go. Okay, so starting out with essence pace. At first I thought I have here, because I have about this much space here where I am, so I'm not going to stand up. But if you have space where you are right now, I suggest you stand up so you can experiment and you can use all the space that you have to move around where you are. And because I'm not moving around, I thought at first I use the help of this little guy, which is Carl Jung, Swiss psychologist, student and friend of Freud. But then I thought, too loaded with story. And then I came up with maybe this guy here, Einstein, who could do his pace. Also too loaded with story. And this lady, hold on, where is she? Marilyn Monroe, different pace maybe. And again, let's leave the stories out. Let's go to something more instinctual maybe. So I thought I'll try it with this cat. This is Grizzly. It's a two-dimensional cat, but as you can see, it looks like a cat. Okay, so you know how cats get the zoomies and they just fly around your room and then all of a sudden they stop again? There is something to that. So that inspired me to use this cat. So essence pace starts with, let's start where we are, taking a deep breath, because I'm noticing my breath is going up into my chest. So let's take a deep breath and notice where we are. First of all, where are you? Where are you located? If you're standing up, what does it feel to touch the ground with your feet? And if you're sitting like me, what's supporting you? How does this support feel to you? And as you do that, start walking around at a leisurely pace, something that would feel good to you right now. And I'm doing that here with a little cat. And just walk around your room, walk around the space where you are, in a pace that feels like it's a good pace to start with now. And as you go, keep going and speed up. Speed up, 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 and slow down, 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 slow down. Okay, and I'm not going to do the voice effects anymore. I'll let you do that as I keep talking about it. So I invite you to continue with this and speed up again as you go, and then slow down again and make that a gradual speeding up. Like, don't just jump into it, but make it a gradual speeding up, 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 and slowing down, slowing down, slowing down. Now I did the voice effects. Anyway, so as you do that, notice your awareness for your surroundings. When you speed up, when do you start almost bumping into your furniture? I hope you're not bumping into your furniture, but Where does it get difficult to navigate the space? Where does it get difficult to turn when you need to turn, to stop when you need to stop and turn around, and all of this. And when you slow down, presumably it will get easier to navigate the space, but at some point, maybe you're so slow, almost at a standstill, that you don't notice your body anymore. You have awareness of the space around you, but maybe you cannot really feel the vitality in your body. And I invite you to do that a few times, speeding up and slowing down, and notice where that threshold is, where you get into, oh, now there's so much information from outside at such a speed that I cannot react. And then where is it that I lose sense of my own body sensations? See whether that happens for you. So as you're slowing down, you might notice that you don't really feel your body anymore. And as you're speeding up, you might notice that you haven't got a sense for your surroundings so much anymore. And those thresholds, they might be very close together, or they might be further apart. And whatever's in between those two, that's your essence space. And for me, that changes depending on what day it is or what state I'm in. For example, if I feel a bit sick and have some, something physical going on, my essence space might be slower, or might be more narrow, or it might be a spectrum. And that's different for every person. So this is something to experiment with. What is the pace that you feel most able to be in relationship with the world and be in relationship with yourself? Give awareness to what is around you and give awareness to yourself at the same time. Okay, and now I invite you to stay in essence space and add the creative joint play to it. So, creative joint play here, Mr. Jung could help us again, although that would be his joints, not mine, so we'll leave him out again. So, as you move in that pace, try and see which of your joints, or maybe one joint for a start, wants to move in a different way. And I invite you to do that when you have a sense for your body feeling. So you can do it from inside. You can feel into the joint. What does the joint want? Not what do I want this joint to do now, but what does the joint want to move? How does it want to move? And that can be one joint at first, and it can be several together. And there might be movements coming from inside that you haven't done all day. And just try it out. Now my jaw wants to move, for example, and my shoulders really want to move. And as Katie always says, the joints are the places in the body where there's most space. So if you move your joints in different ways, maybe something that they haven't done before, that they do very rarely, movements that we very rarely do in our daily life, sitting at computers and sitting in general and, facing screens. There might be some movements that we don't do that often. And maybe our joints want them. So I invite you to let your joints play with that. And let it come from inside. And you can, again, play a little bit with the different speeds and see where the spectrum of your essence pace is for that. And make it faster, make it slower, whatever feels good. And I notice I'm taking a deep breath with that. And what I'm also noticing is I feel far more alive right now that I've done that a little bit with you. And I wonder how you feel about this. And as you do that, as you combine the pace and the movements of the joints, now it's time to sprinkle on the wonder question. The wonder question that starts with a big and then continues with, I wonder how, and you can fill in whatever is current for you right now. So for me, that would be maybe right now, I wonder how I can play more in my life. Or, I wonder what is it that I really want in this relationship? Or, I wonder how I could express that. And as you combine that with the movement, just let it float there. There's no need to have an answer now. And what I found is that maybe an answer will come later. And it will come out of that vitality and out of that movement and the body intelligence of your body, of everything that makes you and your essence. So it can be very surprising. And yes, that is my invitation to experiment with that and to see what will come up there. Okay, thank you so much for joining me on the Hendricks How-Tos today. My name is Sibylle Meder, and I hope to see you again soon.